Do you guys see how swishy and beautiful and airy and dreamy this dress is? And look at these little teeny tiny buttons. Adorable. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Katie and I am a new junior transfer at UC Berkeley studying anthropology with a focus in archaeology. I make informational videos about community college and the transfer process to the UCs, and I am planning on making some CSU content in the future, but that's for another day. And occasional vintage content just to mix things up a little bit. Now, today I'm here to talk about and respond to UC Berkeley's plans for the fall and my plans for the fall. So if you've watched any of my videos before, and I will link the one I'm thinking of up here, you would know that I've been having a little bit of a difficult time with deciding whether or not to move to campus because UC Berkeley a couple of weeks ago did announce that they were moving almost everything entirely online and that they would have some hybrid in-person classes, and that they would also have some smaller discussion sections of approximately like 5 to 10 people, I believe it was. So I was having a hard time deciding whether or not I wanted to move to Berkeley or if I wanted to stay home and save money. Now, the other day, UC Berkeley did send out an email saying that since there has been a rise in cases of the pandemic in Alameda County, they have decided to go completely 100% remote from the start of fall semester. I have the email here on my iPad, and let me read it to you real quick. As you are all aware, the trend lines regarding COVID-19 positive cases in Alameda County, the region, and the state show that infections continue to increase. The increase in cases in the local community is of particular concern. We have made the difficult decision to begin the fall semester with fully remote instruction. However, we continue our preparations to implement hybrid and or flexible modes of instruction as soon as public health conditions allow. That's basically the gist of the email. So, long story short, I'm staying home. I'm not moving to Berkeley. I am going to be staying right here where I am. But I want to explain kind of what happened and how I came to this decision because I did receive a housing offer with the cooperatives. And I'll explain what the cooperatives are in another video, but it's basically living that's made cheaper by students pitching in around the house. I was offered a contract with the co-ops. I signed with the co-op. I got into the house that I wanted to get into. I paid my deposit and I paid my first installment of rent. And then I decided that it was a better idea to stay home. The thing is, the house that I was going to be in, it was me and 150 other strangers, and they were at maximum occupancy, and when I emailed them to talk to them, the safety measures that they were taking to keep residents safe was not something I wanted to have to deal with. It was basically, you go into your room and that's it. They were asking students to stay in your room as much as possible, to not use the common spaces, to have a dedicated plate, cup, spoon, utensils, that kind of stuff, not to leave the house unless it was absolutely necessary, and so I was basically going to be able to do even less than I'm able to do here at home. In addition to that, it is also more expensive to pay to live there. I also wouldn't be able to do things like come home on the weekends to see my family, so by staying home, I am able to see my family. I have more flexibility. I can leave the house. I can go to the barn to see the horse. I still have my pretty background for filming, and I can still sometimes see friends if we're socially distant, and if I were in Berkeley living in the co-op, I don't think I'd be able to do that. It was a hard decision because I really wanted to move to Berkeley, and I did have a lot of content planned that was dependent on me moving to Berkeley, like a move-in vlog and exploring campus and exploring the city. That's not going to happen now. But it does mean that A, you're going to see a whole lot more of my green couch and my red couch out in the living room, because I'm still going to be making vlogs. I'm still going to be making the weekly vlogs of being a student at UC Berkeley. I have some more community college content planned. I have some more UC Berkeley content planned, but also I am in a very unique position. I actually live in the city of Davis, and if you know anything about the UC system, the city of Davis houses UC Davis. Imagine that. So I thought it would be interesting to do a couple of videos like exploring UC Davis's campus as a UC Berkeley student and making some UC Davis content for any people out there who may be going to UC Davis, or for anybody who's going to UC Davis but decided decided to stay home. I would love to be able to provide some like videos of campus or vlogging downtown and showing you guys all the cool places to eat, all the places that I love. I grew up here, I've spent 25 years here, so I kind of know a little bit about the town. So I'm optimistic about that. I'm optimistic about the community college content I have planned. And if you guys have any suggestions for videos concerning vlogs and things that you'd like to know about me and UC Berkeley, please leave suggestions in the comments below because I'm a tiny bit at a loss. Like I said earlier, I had like the moving in vlog and the exploring UC Berkeley's campus vlogs all planned out, but I'm not going to get to do them now. I do have some moving related stuff coming up because we switched rooms and we've been moving furniture around. I'm kind of looking forward to the creative challenge of making vlogs while at home and trying to make them interesting. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, that's about it. The whole gist of this is I decided not to move to Berkeley. I'm staying home. I am still a UC Berkeley student though, so I'm going to continue with my degree. I'm not taking any time out. I'm not withdrawing because I'm 25 and I want to be able to complete my degree in a somewhat timely manner. I've worked a really long time to get to this point of transferring, and I really don't want to delay my degree anymore, especially because after I graduate I want to go to an archaeological field school. I'm considering going to graduate school, so I just don't want to I don't want to put it off any longer. So even if that means having to stay home for 1 or 2 semesters, I'm willing to do that. I will be crossing my fingers just like every other student that things improve during the winter and in the spring we can all go back to campus. Or go back to campus for the first time actually. So that was a very long-winded way of saying that no, I'm not moving to Berkeley, but I feel a lot better about it than I did before. I have some content that I'm very excited about. I am upset that I'm not going to campus, but I've come to terms with it, and so now it's not as upsetting. So thank you all so much for watching and sticking around. This is a really interesting thing that's happening to all of us, and I don't want to say I'm happy to be documenting it, but I am here to document it. So I'm sure that there are others going through exactly the same thing I'm going through. So if you're one of those people, leave me a comment below, tell me how you're doing. Thank you so much as always for watching. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. The links are in my description as always. Leave me a comment and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!